and welcome to another installment of Women's Work Wednesday. Who run the world, girls? Who run the world, girls? And you sure do, ladies. So, as promised, second installment of Women's Work Wednesday. Why? Because I want to instruct and inspire that women's warrior spirit to get tough and kick some ass. And in order to do that, you have to have the tools to be able to go to war with life's evils. It's a war on women right now in nationwide. I don't want to sugarcoat it. I'm going to address it. Because of that reason, I'm inspired to do my part. This is my contribution to the cause, as they say. And in order to do that, we got to get a little ugly, and we have to tell the truth about trying to keep you guys safe, keep you guys from harm. So once again, I got my best teammate with me here today, Queen Ree, flawed but fabulous. Watch her Instagram, follow her, guys. She's on a great journey of health and wellness right now. She's definitely a great inspiration for you guys, for you women to be a fashionista and also to be tough as well. You know, pretty women can fight. You guys seen the last video, she hit hard. Things. We're gonna recap how to make a fist. We're gonna recap the areas that you should be striking your attacker. And then we're gonna talk briefly about how to respond if you're being struck, if someone wants to harm you. Now again, I'm trying to keep this as brief on the explanation. You guys aren't boxers, you aren't trained fighters. I realize that. So I have to make this thing palpable enough that you guys can receive the information, be able to watch it again, make it applicable to you, practice it, and then be able to understand what's going on to the next video, and again, be able to apply those things and continue to grow, to put some different things in your repertoire. So, I'm gonna go over making a fist. Remember, guys, that first finger goes down, the thumb goes across, those other fingers are joined, and now you make a fist, a unit of housing power. Remember, guys, we want to keep it as tight as possible. So I got the queen here. We're gonna show you guys, we're gonna run through the things we just spoke about. So, hands are up in the fighting position. Now remember, in the first video, I showed you guys where the power has to come from. I showed you guys where the power has to come from. It has to come from your hip, has to come up, turn, and strike. Okay, guys? So she's gonna do that real slow. Up, turn, and strike. All right, from her hip, the hand up, turn, and strike. Boom. All right, now, what I wanna do is show you 3 vital areas that you guys should be trying to strike at, especially, can't say it enough, if you are being attacked or approached by a male. Now, obviously, without sounding chauvinist, men are a little stronger than women. It's some exceptions to the rules. So you want to surprise that male attacker. You want to throw him off. He won't be expecting you to strike these areas and potentially get the drop on this guy so that you can get away to safety. So here are the 3 areas you want to strike. First area is your eyes. Boom. Second area is the nose and mouth area. Boom. Now, if you can hit the chin in that area, you want to go, oh. And finally, you want to punch the throat. Oh. Here's why you do those things. Eyes, of course, you want to blur the vision. You have to address that. And as he does, that's your seconds to get away. Secondly, nose area as well as mouth. You're going to cause all this soft cartilage in the nose. You're going to cause that pain, and that's going to send the receptors to the eyes. They're going to water up. It may bleed if you hit it hard enough, and he's gonna have to go down and address that. If you hit him on the chin and get lucky, he might have a short night and he's out cold, and it's a definite win for you. And finally, contacting the throat. I don't care what size you are. If you're a little child and you chop my throat right now, I'm gonna have a sensation where it's gonna cause me to grab that area. If you're a woman and you do that same thing, you're gonna be able to pause your attacker in enough time to be able to get away as well. We're gonna put that together at the end. We just showed you guys where to strike. So hands are up, she's gonna strike me to the eye, to the nose, or to the throat. Okay? Now, what's next? How to defend myself. The main thing people in general like to do when they're in a fight, they get emotionally driven. So in all these situations, you have to try to stay as calm as possible. When they get emotionally driven, they throw wild punches. Some of the wild punches are your overhands and your wild haymakers. You guys seen them throw these wild haymakers. They come from everywhere here. They come out. So I'm going to show you 2 ways, 2 simple ways to block these to defend yourself. So first we're going to address that over the top. So I'm coming over the top. She doesn't see it. Boom. Now what is she doing there? Again, that hands down, we're going to go again. I'm coming over the top. Boom. What is she doing? She's taking her hands on the top of her head, guys. and she's closing her elbows in tight. Now, as you see me do this, I still can see you, but it stops you from being able to strike my face. Again, I'm getting ready to hit her, boom, I come over top, bam. She can still hit me. Now, this time I'm gonna strike her and try to hit her over the head. Then she's gonna return her strike back to me, just to show you guys how quick the response can be. So I go to here, boom, and boom, again. All right, so watch, you gonna try that again. So I go to throw the strike, bam, boom. It's that fast. As soon as you block and you're able to see, as soon as you come out of that, boom, you go right in and you make the strike. Now, the second thing we just talked about is the haymaker. It's coming wild, boom. Coming with the haymaker, boom. Okay, so right here, we're gonna talk about it, what we're actually doing. And actually, switch hands for me again. So I want to show you guys what she's doing. But on a adolescent level, we call this earmuffs. You're holding in the earmuffs. But what she's doing is she's keeping that kitchen press back there. You know them that? Well, anyway, she's keeping that, holding it from behind her, and this is the triangle. This triangle, to me, is the best impenetrable protection, because no matter how ugly that shot is or wherever it's coming from, it's coming under here, it's coming over the top, it's coming across, she can always protect her no matter what. This is gonna protect you. And this is specially used if you don't know where the shot's coming from. It's just wild. You don't have time to maybe deflect it properly. You don't know what's gonna happen. So you put the triangle up and it defends almost against any of those wild shots. I'm gonna show Serene doing it, and she's gonna be blocked. So I'm coming here, boom. I'm coming this up, boom. I'm coming here, boom. I'm coming, boom. See these shots? Now, when it's up like that, she can still see me. She can see me clear. And because she can see me, that allows her that line of sight to see a way that she can strike me to disable me so that she can potentially get away. Now, the key I wanna add to that, guys, once she does strike me, you wanna get out of there if all possible. That's always your first mode. If you have to defend yourself, get out of there and escape. Is this. Depending on whatever direction she needs to go, that's where you want to push that person in the opposite direction once they react to being struck. So here's going to be the scenario. I'm going to strike Serene. I'm going to attempt to strike her. She's going to defend herself, strike back, and then push me and escape in that route that she needs to. So she wants to go this way. I'm in her way. She's going to defend herself after I strike her and escape. Boom! She swings, boom! As I address that, she shoves me and runs that opposite way. All right, guys? One more time, I'm gonna do that again. I go to swing, boom! She strikes, boom! Oh! And she's gone. It works just like that. What if somebody throws a straight punch? I know that's gonna be your next question. So I showed you if they throw the haymaker. What about the straight punch? Well, if they throw the straight punch, you still can block here, but you also can deflect the shot. Okay? Now that's a little more advanced, and I'll get into that in the next video as we put these things together. Now, what I want to do is I want to show you that in some real life application. I'm gonna put the gloves on, we're gonna hit the pads. Women's Work Wednesday, we're gonna go to That's real application, real action. Another great, successful Women's Work Wednesday. Listen, ladies, keep coming back. I'm gonna keep showing you guys great tips to defend yourself, keep yourself safe. I think women's self-defense and women's safety is vitally important. So glad you guys came to join us. So guess what? You got work to do. And I got work to do. So guess what? Get to it, get dirty doing it, but most importantly, get it done!